Hey, how you all doing everyone? I'm Em, welcome back to TechBlock. So today we're going to be disassembling the desk setup behind us right here, getting it all ready for the big move tomorrow. We are moving to a new location, a new office, a new start, a new chapter in the TechBlock life, I suppose, in the TechBlock channel. The videos might feature a lot more animals going forward. Most of the furniture in this apartment is already gone, apart from the office. This is the final room that is left to be moved, but everything else, man, is pretty much gone for the most part. There's really not much left here. Like in terms of my bedroom, it's very echoey because there's no furniture left. Yeah, the kitchen is all empty. The living room is also one of the final bits left here still. So unfortunately, I can't quite fit that TV nor the TV cabinet next to it and the beanbag. I don't think the beanbag would even fit in the car. Unfortunately, the VW Scirocco, it's a practical car. You can carry, a decent amount of stuff in there, but you can't quite fit an 86-inch TV in the back. Unfortunately, I wish I could, but yeah, that's just not gonna happen. Not unless I strap the TV to the roof of the car or something. So yeah, a new chapter for the whole TechBlock channel. Let me give you a quick tour of the office and what things are looking like in here, because this is the only room that hasn't been touched yet and stuff hasn't been moved out of here. So of course, as you walk in, you are greeted by some Govee lights. These are the Govee glides. We've installed them all around this doorway right here. I think they look pretty cool, and I think it's a good use for these lights as well. And not only are they there, they're also over there by the bathroom. That's just got a lot of boxes in right now. Over here we have soundproofing panels everywhere just to help minimize the echo in this room. We have a table that currently has just tons of stuff on it. We got a couch there, again, to just help minimize the echo. We have a big studio light. We have my tree that's still alive, luckily. And then, of course, the entire setup, the chair, the Nanoleaf X. Right there, we got another studio light there. Then as we make our way into the storage bit, we have Philips Hue LED lights all above there. There are also, I think these are Philips Hue as well. Yeah, these are Philips Hue bulbs up there. They would be Philips Hue, but these are actually the Yeelight bulbs. I figured, just find a use for them, and more Philips Hue LED lighting all up here. But yeah, this is just storage really. Lots of Razer mice, Razer headsets, Razer keyboards are down here. A lot of them have been moved over already. Over here we have loads of shelving with fabric units and my chargers for my camera, my Philips Hue hub. We have my microphone charging station. We have a big crazy Netgear router. We have another Orbi router here. This catches the 5G, sends it over to here. This pings the Wi-Fi all over the room. And then we have DeWalt over here. Most of this is just like Velcro cable ties and all this other stuff. And speaking of cable ties, if you guys want to keep your cables organized, you can buy my very own TechBlock cable ties that I sell all over the UK. Thank you for those that have bought some of these already. I hope you enjoy them, and it helps you manage all of your cables, just like I have done right here, all my USB-C and all my other cables that are right here. I've used cable ties everywhere, man, including, of course, in the actual desk setup. If we look behind the PC, we will find more of these cable ties. They are all over the place, just keeping things nice and tidy back here. They're available in 100 packs, 50 packs, and 25 packs. Thank you again for those that have picked some up already. Really appreciate it. It just helps the channel and means I don't have to run other ads on here if you guys support me directly by buying some cable ties, man. But apart from that, yeah, we should probably crack on, get this desk set up all disassembled. I think it's just mainly going to be unplugging everything and making sure that I can split this table into two halves. This is, after all, an IKEA Linmont table, just with two pieces all joined together and painted. You can see the seam right down the middle here with a bracket kind of holding it all together. And of course, the X-shaped table legs are all over the place as well, holding the whole setup together. But with all that said, I think we should probably get started and really tear apart this entire setup right here. Get it ready for the move tomorrow. Cables unplugged. So, thankfully, the new Razer BlackWidow version 4 Pro comes with a detachable cable. You really appreciate the little things like that, especially when it comes to relocating your keyboard or say replacing your keyboard with another one. Having a detachable cable, oh, it's so nice. I've got a soundbar back here as well, I just remembered. We have the Razer Leviathan V2 soundbar that was actually behind the Razer monitor there. Yeah, this is madness back here behind this Razer Raptor monitor. There are just so many cables. Got to get these monitors here unplugged. Man, this Razer monitor is really something special. Even in like 2023, it still looks absolutely incredible. So unique in terms of the design of the stand. The only thing that this monitor is sort of lacking in nowadays is the actual specs. It's a 144 Hz IPS panel at 2560 by 1440p. It's still good. It's still a perfect resolution and it's still a high refresh rate monitor. There's a lot of good things I could say about it. I really hope they update it and just continue building on the Razer Raptor monitors. I hope Razer do release more in the future because I've loved using this one. And there's a reason why I haven't swapped out all my monitors yet. I think I would really miss this Razer Raptor monitor, especially with the LaMetric time clock I usually put just below it. Man, it's just such a perfect combo. If you own a Razer Raptor, I would say, yeah, pick up that LaMetric time clock. It's so expensive for what it is and how simple of a little smart clock it is. Yeah, that's a difficult one to justify given its ridiculous price point. But it is a good combo if you have a Razer Raptor monitor. These other two are VESA mounted on some gas powered arms right here. I'm thinking I'm gonna probably grab the PC build back with me today, load that up in my car, strap it with a seat belt so it's nice and safe on its lovely journey home. And yeah, tomorrow we'll move all the big stuff like the TV and this mega desk right here that's over 2 meters long. Your eyes are filled with stars. Alright, so after many days of unpacking, we have the office in a somewhat presentable state. I've of course installed some Philips Hue LED lighting in here already. We've got the Philips Hue dimmer switch right here, the version 2, that's all set up and running. So the only thing we have in terms of like LED light strips right now is the Govee light strip behind the desk. There's no nano leafs set up, there's no Govee glide light panel set up. All of them are still in their Amazon boxes right there. But there's still a lot of stuff we gotta do to really pimp this room out and make it our own. I'm thinking already to possibly put the Govee glides that I had on the doorway back at the previous apartment, either putting them right here and or maybe possibly even adding them somewhere on this windowsill in some sort of orientation. I reckon that would look pretty good. And as for the nano leafs, not entirely sure what I'm gonna do with those just yet. Possibly try and mount them above the setup. That's really the only location I could think of. If not there, then possibly over on this big wall here, we could do the big X. That could actually look pretty sick. that could look good. But as for the rest of the room, just a big bin right there, the Razer chair. We got the whole setup here with the IKEA Lindmon table. The PC case now has the glass panels installed. I do prefer the look of the case and the whole PC build with no glass. But given that there's animals around, especially cats, the glass is on, the animals are safe, the PC will not be harming anyone. We got the Razer BlackWidow V4 Pro keyboard, somewhat cable managed. The cables are going into the table and out the bottom right here, but then down here is just an absolute mess. This is mayhem right now. So what I'm thinking of doing is like a POV full cable management like makeover guide. So we're gonna redo the whole cable management underneath this desk and really get it to a professional level, because right now this is just bad. My cable management police robot right here, the moment it starts up, it's gonna get stuck and it's gonna eat all my wires and possibly break my setup. Okay, so I've done a thing and I've gone ahead and relocated every one of the shelves that you saw over behind the PC case right here that were all stacked together and just had all sorts of storage and all my chargers in, and I've relocated them back here. So they're sort of behind where I'm sitting at the actual desk. They're all on this wall now, which I think makes a whole lot more sense, given that I have to be a little bit more efficient with my space here. And having the shelves there, I think actually works really well. I think what would be good is to possibly add a little bit of lighting like up above them, if this is the way I'm going to be keeping them. It would still be nice to sort of have like a little bit of underglow underneath there, but all I have to do is just elevate them, maybe like hang them on the wall or just put something underneath them to just have them off of the floor. Then I can just add like a light strip below them and have all of that illuminated. But I think this location for the shelving, in general for the shelving just makes a whole lot more sense than where I had them initially, which was back here. So let me know what you guys think. Which one did you prefer? I think personally back here makes a whole lot more sense and just looks probably better, because now I have like this entire space that's completely opened up, apart from like a beanbag right there. So I'll probably end up building another table there that I could shoot unboxings on and all sorts of other stuff. The place is coming together. As for the nano leaf light panels, I think I'm definitely going to go ahead and put them over on this wall right here. That should really light up this part of the room a whole lot more, because right now I've just got like a big window there which does actually let in loads of natural light, and then we just have like one mega Philips Hue bulb right there. But adding the nano leaves over on this wall here would just really light this room up to a whole other level. Anyway though, thank you very much for watching and joining me on part 1 of the moving vlog series. This is going to probably be maybe a 2 or 3 part series overall, as we go room to room, really transforming it and moving stuff in. Part 2 is going to be all about the bedroom and how we transformed it from like a bog standard room to one that has smart home tech absolutely everywhere, Philips Hue lighting, and just all sorts of other cool stuff all over the room. So stay tuned for that one, and I hope to see you guys then. Goodbye.